I don't always play slots, but when I do, I play high limit. Stay filthy, my friends.
How's it going, guys? So I want to start this video off by first stating I am no way, shape, or form a financial advisor, okay? This is entertainment purposes only. So don't comment down below and say, hey, I used your methods and this doesn't work and everything. These are just things that work for me in my own opinion. So at the end of the day, this is gambling. Gamble at your own risk. That being said, here are some tips that I have personally used in my gambling career that I believe has helped me. Number one, only gamble what you can afford to lose. Don't go home, grab your rent money and go try to put it on red or black or, go liquidate the kids' college fund or anything. No, only play what you're willing to lose. At the end of the day, this is gambling. You have a 50-50 shot. You're either gonna win or you're gonna lose. Remember, we're going to go for entertainment purposes. You're supposed to have fun. It's games, it's an arcade, it's a grown-up arcade. It just happens to pay you money every once in a while if you get lucky. I personally go because I enjoy it, I have fun, and I only play what I'm willing to lose. Okay, now that we got that first most important tip out of the way, which is pretty much just common sense, now we'll bring it on to number two. And number two is bet higher. Now bear with me, guys. I'm not saying to play more money. I'm not saying to spend more money. Don't think I'm saying that whatsoever. What I'm saying is bet higher. You could play the same exact amount of money that you're gonna bring, but just betting higher. Now hear me out. You guys gotta attack this logically. Now I've been gambling for a while now. And when I first started, I would play lower amounts. I would play 50 cents, I would play $2, $3, up to 5. I think 5 was my max at when I first started. And I would realize, and I thought, I would always bet max on 1 cent denom machines. So like usually about $5 or $6, I'd say. And I would always think that if I bet max, I have obviously the most advantage to winning more money. It's common sense. Now, when I first started, obviously $5 or $6 was scary, because obviously it seems like a lot of money, but the returns are much greater. But playing like that, I've gotten very few hand pays. I only get a few a year or whatnot, playing from like $3 to $5. And anyone knows who plays like that, it's true. It wasn't until I started betting higher. Now, what I mean by higher is about $10 to, sky's the limit after that. But starting at $10, then I started getting actual hand pays, and pretty frequently, almost every time I've gone. Now, these results aren't typical, so, like I've said, gamble at your own risk. Since I started actually betting much bigger, then I realized that how many actual hand pays I'd get and everything, and how much more money I actually would make. And you have a fighting chance at actually making some money. My mom and girlfriend are actually a big proponent of, betting smaller and everything. And I always try to tell them, bet larger, because I promise you, and I'm not trying to make anyone lose any money or anything like this. I've told a lot of people this, believe it or not. I've actually had people sit next to me and they've never played, 1250 spins, and they're playing, I don't know, say $200-300 in the machine. I'm like, hey, just try it, try 1250 or try, this. And guess what? The person right next to me, boom, I'm sure you're probably watching this actually. The person right next to me I think he hit a jackpot actually. And then I jumped on his machine later and I got a jackpot after that. But I digress. And you can ask, any slot channel and professional gamblers, and as long as they're honest with you, they'll tell you they bet higher. When they go down in their bets and they start betting lower, then you have less of a chance to actually getting, a hand pay. You watch most channels, you'll see they'll go up, or they'll probably progress. They'll go from, lower bets all the way up, And then if they start losing their money or the money goes down or everything, then they start progressing down, obviously, to betting lower bets to try to get the games or whatnot. But most of everyone wants, you know, the spins or the games at the higher bets, because that's where the money's at.
Look what the hell you just done for me. I cannot fucking believe this. Just because of your advice, I did this.
That's awesome.
I would not have bet. I'm betting fucking 50 cents until, excuse my French.
No worries.
I was betting 50 cents until you told me to play.
That's
when you
awesome.
told me to go up, I went up, and look what I got.
That's awesome. All right. See you guys. That's exactly what I mean.
Really
Up the
appreciate
bets.
that.
All right. Awesome. Fantastic.
All right, let's move it on to the third tip, which is no gimmicks. Now, what I mean by that is people come in and they'll touch the machines and they'll tap the button 25 times and annoy the crap out of, you know, everyone around you. You know, all of that stuff doesn't matter. You know, these machines are on a RNG, random number generator. It pulls a number at that exact second and tells you what you got. So it doesn't matter. So people, you know, they have all these, you know, different theories of taking the card out, rubbing the machine, twist your nipples, you know, whatever you got to do. All those gimmicks, it doesn't mean anything. You know, even fast spins and everything. When you do fast spins, it's the same thing. You're just, you know, switching up the RNG. That's it. You're picking a number, picking a number, picking a number. Sure, I mean, I don't like playing like that. It makes the video super quick and all that. Now, if you're superstitious and believe in that and you want to rub the machine and do all that craziness, you know, by all means, I'm not hating on you whatsoever. I'll never criticize anyone out there. It is a little annoying tapping that button, though, I will tell you, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. So maybe, you know, do it a little quieter, because that's one thing that kind of drives people crazy, and it does absolutely nothing. You know, you have to think of this logically. Do you really think they're going to leave it up to chance of you pushing the button as fast as you can? No, absolutely not. That doesn't mean anything. There's no work involved in this at all. You push the button, right when you push that button, the number pops up, game over. That's it. The machine knows exactly what you're going to get, all of that. And I know a lot of people believe that, you know, the casinos are controlling the jackpots. They push the buttons and saying, oh, this guy lost enough money the last time, so we'll give him a jackpot. Or, oh, it's quiet over here, you know, let's push the button and make it. No, it's not like that whatsoever. This is an RNG. That's the only variable. It's random, completely. You know, the casinos make their own money just doing what they're already doing. They don't need any gimmicks or anything. They've already won. They have a casino. You know, that's the thing. The casinos aren't built on winners. Now let's move on to our fourth tip, which is don't feed the machines. Now what I mean by this is knowing when to walk away. You know, I see too many people have the tendency of going in and just, come on, keep putting them in, keep putting them in, keep putting them in, you know, and just praying and hoping, you know, that it's going to hit. Now, don't get me wrong, it very well can, because like it's on an RNG, it can happen. But the majority of times, it's just going to take your money. You know, now for me, like I said, this is only my opinion. Let me state that again. But just about, and I'd say and this is the absolute truth, the majority of jackpots I've ever hit, the biggest and all of that, even I'm playing $50, I don't care if I'm playing $100, anything I'm playing, all those jackpots that I've won the majority of them from $300 to $500 in the machine. And that's absolutely true. I'll put in $300 to $500 in a machine at a time. And I try my hardest, because I'm only human. You know, I'll put 3 to 5 in, I'll play that, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, occasionally I'll play, you know, an extra 100 or something. I'm sure you guys see that in a lot of my videos. I'm sure people will be commenting, hey, will you put an extra 100 in? You know, it's gonna happen, you know, because you get that weird feeling of, you know, superstition, oh, it's gonna happen, this and that. And if you guys watch my videos, you'll see and you'll know that I usually start with, you know, $500, and usually the videos go start to finish. I'll put the 500 in and just play it all the way through. There are videos on there, obviously, that I'll start with the games, you know, due to security purposes or that kind of thing and all that. But the majority of them I start, you know, from start to finish. And you guys feel free to go on them and check it out. Like, I'm not kidding whatsoever. It'll be within $300. It's crazy. When I hit 20 grand, you know, that was within $300. And you'll see, it's nuts. And I was betting $25 a spin at that time as well. I mean, there is times, of course, I'll go in and I have plenty of videos of them, you know, that I go in and I'm playing, you know, I put $500 in, it disappears in freaking 2 minutes. It happens. You know, that's life. That's gambling for you. And I pretty much post all my videos of how they land. You know, it's like if I have a crappy night or this and that, I'll still post it. You know, I try to be transparent with you guys. I don't post just all winning videos and all that because, you know, this is the real. You know, this is real gambling. All right, guys, this concludes our 4 tips of gambling. Please like and subscribe. For all you new viewers, we post daily on High Limit Slot Play. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please click that like button and take care.
Bye.
Bye.